B-May got the passengers on board. Look at all the sleeping on that we endured. Trevor got his foot to the floor of the M3. Cam looking like a fellow dad with the big jeans. Daytona beast behind the scenes. Y'all know Party is not kidding, I'm serious. I'd like to welcome y'all to a no-look experience. From here on out, gotta put some respect on the name. They must have seen we up like they checking the score to the game. Hold up, let me open up the fridge, grab a Bud Light. I've been itching just to drop like a bug bite. They always come to us for advice, just to see how it's done right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 37.
And lady men.
True.
I didn't say that. Welcome back to episode 37 of the No Look Passengers podcast. We're joined by yours truly. As always, we got Party Mike.
Come on.
Prod by B-May, F80 Trevor.
Yes, sir. We in here,
Just
boys.
another
What's
day.
up? What's happening?
Yeah.
37, man.
37.
Party Mike, right before we started recording, said he was a big 37 guy.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? It's an odd number to like.
B. A guy.
Mine's 14 though, so like I feel you. Like mine's weird, but
Mine started out as 7. I'm born on July 7th, 7-7. But I kind of inherited it. I ain't gonna get in too deep on it because it's some weird shit, but it's almost some tragic shit. Like I'm not trying to get y'all on that vibe.
Let's fucking go in.
yeah.
Or do we wait until the second break? Either way you want to do it.
I want to know now. You done got me intrigued. Break it down.
I'll tell
for us.
you, it's some weird shit. It's sensitive to me, but man, my homie that took his life. See, already off gate, it's some weird shit. I'm
That's
gonna kill
not
the vibes
weird,
a
man.
little bit.
That's not weird, man.
My homie took his life, and he had always told me his number was 37. So, and mine's always been 7. But he took his life on I-26, exit 37. The day it happened, add up all the days, like the day, the month, the last 2 of the year adds up to 37.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a
Numbers
couple
are
other
weird.
things. I ain't tried to even think about it in so long that I'm not even fresh on thinking about it. So,
My bad, bro.
but 37 sticks out to me.
No, that's fire.
It's part of life. It's a weird thing.
No, it's
but
cool. So
I
mine
see
was like
37 a lot.
mine's 14 because I was born on 5/14.
Okay.
You know, it was Mother's Day when I was born. I graduated high school 2014.
Yep.
That's really it, actually. You know what I'm saying? That's the only
Yeah.
like correlations. But my favorite numbers has always been 14.
Y'all got numbers that you like have seen a lot
Trevor's
of your
actually
life?
big on the number shit.
Yeah. So like I'm into like manifestation, law of attraction. Like
Yeah.
just I've noticed like I'll look at something, and in this book I was reading about manifestation called Project 369. It was talking about how numbers that are dividable by 3, 6, and 9 actually, and it broke it down, and it a little bit too smart for me to comprehend, but like those numbers control like the universe as far
Listen,
as like
bro.
on a spiritual level. And like I was born in 1996, bro. Like that's 996. I'm just in any time that not just those numbers mean things. Like if you see like multiple 4s, like it means like you're on the right track. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a sign from the universe that you're where you need to be.
The
And
amount of
I see those a
times-
lot, and whenever you think about them, you do notice them.
The amount of times I look at the clock and see 9/11, dude.
Oh, every time.
It's like I see it every 12 hours for some reason, and I don't know
Weird
why.
how that works.
It just sticks out.
It's odd as hell, dude.
You got a
like,
number
do
that
y'all
you see?
feel that? Like, do y'all
Yeah.
see that on
Oh,
the clock?
Dude,
Absolutely.
I see 9/11 a lot.
I be damn chair.
I heard that.
that was
He
a
farted.
chair, man. I swear. But nah, like I don't know what it is, but I see 9/11.
Oh, yeah,
like,
a lot.
all the time.
Yeah, I see it a lot.
And I always thought I was just fucked up. I was like, why do I think about
I
a
used to see
terrorist
it-
attack every single day? But
I used to see it a lot whenever I was playing ball. Me and this one kid on my baseball team, bro. Every time we would look at it up at each other and be like, 9/11. It would be like 9/11. All that, like it's weird.
I don't get it, man.
You
That's
got one
that's
that you
an
see,
odd one.
Cam?
Obviously I see 9/11.
Yeah.
The number I see on the clock a lot that sticks out to me that don't to a lot of people is 1, 2, 3 o'clock.
Like 123.
123.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bro just said 1:23
No,
o'clock.
that was
No,
an
he said
inside
one-
joke with some homies in high
Oh,
school.
okay.
We called it 1, 2, 3 o'clock whenever it was
So do
123.
you see 123 p.m. a lot?
Yeah.
Because I know you ain't up at. Well, you
Nah.
probably are at a.m.
No, I
on the
don't- I
weekend.
don't see 123 a.m. that often.
I ain't seen
Maybe
one.
once a week.
About to
1
drop
a.m.
up a
in a
banger.
while.
But
123 a.m. in Marion.
Well, Drake's
I like
on.
that. 1:23 o'clock in Marion.
1:23 o'clock, baby.
And then my number really just like 4.
4.
Yeah.
It stood out to you.
Well,
Brett Favre.
like you, kind of Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
I mean,
Brett
it is
Favre.
a little bit of that. My birthday, 1/21. 1, 2, 1 is 4.
Yep.
Stuff like that. And then the desk, or I guess you would call it a desk. The thing I bought for in there, we were picking it up from Goodwill. Shout out Kelly P. There was a mini Uno card on top of the desk, bro.
Damn, and you got that on your
Come
phone
on,
right
it's
now.
it's my
4,
favorite
okay.
color too, blue.
Number 4.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
hard.
Yeah,
I
just
just
it's
feel
one
like-
of those numbers, bro. You see it all the time, and like it just sticks with you.
Yeah.
It's
for
weird
sure.
how that shit just, I don't know. It just,
It's the human
Dog.
condition, bro. Like we're fucked up like that.
The number 4 is like if you see multiple 4s, it is literally a sign of you're in the right place. Like you're, keep doing what you're doing. Like, well, now every time I fucking open Instagram, it'll be like, you have 444 likes or 4,444 people watch this reel. And I'm like, what
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck,
fire.
dude? It's all the time.
it's just weird how like
4.
even in ancient times, like they wrote about numbers and,
Dude, they
and stars and
worshipped numbers.
and
Like,
everything
I mean,
just correlates and like
the mark of the beast, bro. Like 666. That's been a thing since fucking.
So there was this
the beginning
thing
of
about
time.
666 not actually being like it is the mark of the beast, but what the book was telling me is that it's
book
the
of
mark.
what?
The Project 369. It was telling me that the mark of the
Say the
beast
Old
is like
Testament, homie.
Okay, I was just checking.
is 666, but
Mm.
it's because of the part that he the devil Satan was an angel.
Yeah.
Like 666, we take it as a bad number, but it's actually not that bad of a number. I mean, I can't fucking remember. It's been months since I finished that book, but
Yeah.
Bro,
I
I
need to
was-
go back through because it has a whole chapter where it just breaks down the numbers, and I feel like I just need to
That's
live
cool.
by that. So.
Bro, the 7 has always been special to me because I was born on 7/7. When I was born, I weighed 7.7 pounds,
That's crazy.
21 inches, divisible by 7.
Yeah.
So much shit. So,
Yeah.
like,
I-
born at like 12:57, some shit.
No,
Bro.
it's crazy, man. It's
7
crazy
just
how
stuck
like
with me.
just like the world. I don't know, man. Like everything is just
It really might make you think it's a simulation.
that or something.
Listen, after this conversation, bro, fuck your star sign, baby girl. What's your favorite number?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
feel
low
me?
key.
I don't even know if I believe in that star sign.
Forget all
shit.
them
What,
zodiacs. What's
yeah,
your
I started
number?
to say the zodiac. Like that's weird to me.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that
It's all the same shit.
it's all the same. That's what I was
It's
about to
all-
say.
it-
It's all
the
like
same,
it's all everybody can relate to what it says about the thing, so everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's
yeah,
me."
yeah.
Like, yeah, that's fucking everybody. Like, what are you
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about? You know?
I heard a stand-up comedian telling a joke about how they named the star signs, and he was like, "All right, let's name one like a bull." The guy was like, "All right, how about Taurus?" "Yeah, that's cool." "All right, then let's go fish." He's like, "Nah, no more animals." He's like, "All right, water. How about Aquarius?" "That's good, that's good." And then finally he said, the joke went on a little bit, and the guy was like running out of ideas. He's like, "Man, I don't know, Cancer?" And the guy was like, "Whoa, what the fuck? How did we get
Bro,
here?"
shout out. I'm a Cancer. That's like the
Damn.
worst
It's-
one to
it's the
have,
worst.
dude. It literally is called Cancer. Like,
yeah, like I
how am I escaping this?
I have the one that everybody, all the girls dog the fuck out of on social media. I'm a fucking Scorpio.
I'm a Taurus.
People dog the
You
fuck
can't.
out of
I'm an
Scorpios.
Aquarius.
I'm actually
Aquemini.
It's funny we're talking shit about it, but we all know what. But the only reason I know is because every girl you talk to be like, "When's your birthday?" And then you tell her, and she's like, "Oh my god, you're a Scorpio." Like,
No, I'm
yeah,
a K9, bro.
guess.
Certified
I'm a
dog.
dog.
I'm water.
Water.
LIS.
I'm
too.
water.
Yeah, bro. I went to the doctor this week, bro, and all my tests came back good. And then the doctor, bro, brought me this like pamphlet of paper, bro. She looked me dead in my face. She was like, "You got LIS."
Mm.
I said, "Damn."
Serious, man.
She said, "You just been locked in too much. You got that locked in syndrome."
Come on. Chronic.
I said, "Damn."
Chronic LIS.
I just been locked in too much, man. I gotta digress. I gotta unlock.
He gonna be on one of them
you gotta
gotta
regress.
the big pharma commercials where it's like the family enjoying their time.
If you were a family member,
If you
have
were
that
locked in
LIS.
constantly, 24/7,
Not too much sauce. You remember when we was talking about shooting
We gotta
the
do the-
medical thing?
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
it's like
we
the
gotta
side
do that.
effects are diarrhea.
You know the
and
fucking
death.
commercials, Cam? The fucking stupid ass ones with like the other
Everybody
night.
looks happy, but they're popping fucking fentanyl.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
dude, there's a one the other day of a fucking old man like using ice picks to walk down like an asphalt
Oh,
trail, bro.
yeah.
It's like I was just dogging him like, bro, what do you need fucking ice picks for? You're walking on a fucking paved trail. He's walking across a wooden bridge. It's
And he has like ice picks.
like he's like
Damn.
him and his wife are like about to climb Mount Everest or some shit. And like, yo, fuck this commercial.
They just
bro.
walking the Marion Greenway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what they were doing, bro. But
I don't get it, man.
and I was like, we need to copy that and make something
Yeah.
That
funny.
would be fire though.
There's a really good like kind of want to call it a short film almost. It was made by Adult Swim probably like 2014, 2015, and it's kind of a parody of that, but it turns into like a psychedelic horror film.
Oh shit.
But it's cool. I'll show it to y'all. I'll show it to y'all.
I
It's
ain't
a-
trying to
it's a
watch
short
no
little-
horror film on
Nah, man,
psychedelics.
Heck no.
I think why I said it was a psychedelic horror film is because of that.
Imagine watching Hereditary on acid, dude.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Imagine watching Hereditary on this right here, bro. This new Apple Vision, man.
Oh.
Y'all seen this
That's where
shit,
they got
man?
the goggles.
Yeah.
We already
like
know
the
what
whole
he
ski
gonna do with
mask.
it.
Let's see what we got, man.
What
Look
you
at-
mean? You already know what he gonna do with it?
He
What
just
you mean
told
by
us
that?
before the pod. He said he's gonna make a whole podcast of him just.
Them things
watching
look like
porn on that.
skiing goggles, dude.
How much are those, bro?
$3,500 or
Top right.
$291.58.
I was looking down where it says 149. I was like,
300
that's for the
bucks a month and they're
prescription.
yours.
Yeah. Damn, you gotta have
Optical
prescriptions on that?
inserts.
Ain't no way that's good for your eyes, dude.
No, it's saying if you have to get a custom prescription to those goggles, bro. Like you can get like your
Yeah, you can
prescription.
also-
No,
added.
I understand that, but like
That's honestly.
that screen that close
right
to
in
your
your
face,
face,
can't
like-
do that.
So it's not a screen. It's actually like you see through it. So there's a lot of research that they've done behind this, and the reason they made it like this and not a screen, because if it was a screen, it would be technically a VR headset.
Yeah,
But it's not virtual reality. I don't think. I think there's another name for it, because you can see through it. It's basically just like an additive to your vision.
It says AR. Is that augmented?
Augmented reality. Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw somebody using this, watching like an NBA basketball game, and you could look over here and like
Oh yeah.
pull up their stats of the game, like
It's
a certain
it's
player.
it's that last link, low key.
Okay.
I think it might be. I think I added the last link.
Oh yeah, this
Oh, yeah,
is
here we go.
fire right here, dude. Look at bro. He
So
got
he's just looking around his whole like living room.
He's got the game to his
He
left.
got three
he got
TVs
Twitter
going.
up,
Twitter to his other
He's
left.
watching Porn and Death on Twitter. The NBA game right there.
and you can
just
move
don't-
that screen.
and
how
then he's playing
something-
2K on the right.
I mean, bro, does this eventually take over TVs, bro? Like people just wear these,
Absolutely.
and you don't have to buy a fucking
Well,
TV.
I think this takes over the cell phone, just like we were talking about the other
I just
day.
don't want to walk like if I'm out at work and got clients calling me and shit. I don't want to be wearing those fucking goggles.
Nah, man.
It would be cool to be drive. This got to be illegal to drive with those on.
Well, that's funny that you said that because I literally saw someone on Twitter driving a Tesla truck with no hands.
Oh
Wearing the
yeah,
Apple
with
Vision.
the he had the thing on.
I'll try to
That's
find it
just
real quick.
Extra, bro. Like that motherfucker think he too cool.
Y'all feel for a second.
It's like I don't know, man. Like I see the potential in it. Like I
No,
get
it's
the,
definitely cool, but it's just like,
Here it
It
is.
says this man was arrested for using Apple Vision Pro while driving a Tesla.
bro, get a life. You're not cool. What's he doing, bro? Is he? He's
He
fucking
get pulled
looking at
over.
the. He's pulling up the cop's medical record right now while he's fucking looking
How
at
does
it.
that even?
Bro, I don't care about no video. If cops pull up, I'm taking those things off, dude. He just sat there the whole time while the cops were there with wearing the
Yeah,
this is the one I
Apple
saw.
Vision goggles.
Get a fucking life.
That's insane, right there.
I-
He's learning how to play the piano going down the fucking interstate.
Look
Somebody
how ugly
replied-
that thing is, dude.
Somebody replied to this video and was like, "Go ahead and send us that meteorite."
Man,
I'm
so
done.
does
I'm done, bro.
you know we was talking about the how the stars and someone had to go outside and figure that shit out.
Oh, I know.
Like I think this is like the beginning of the end of all that shit, bro.
Bro,
Like
Imagine when instead of wearing a big fucking headpiece that probably weighs like 8 pounds, it's a contact lens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what it'll be eventually, right?
Or
Like,
just a pair of glasses.
well, that's what I was about to say. Next, it'll be like a regular pair of glasses.
or just a ski
Have that
goggles.
Ray-Bans
Oh,
collab.
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
eventually this is just like an implant in your brain, and
Well,
like
see,
all
I'm-
you see is
I'm doing contact lenses before I do the brain.
no
implant.
fucking doubt? But I'm saying like as things
Oh.
evolve,
Well, we was talking about the chip the other day, and it's like
What's it called?
the Neuralink,
Neuralink.
and it's like I think they can achieve the same thing without going as far as to putting a chip in you. You know what I'm saying? If
Damn, they said they're going to start the first trials this year.
they've already put it in,
2 days ago.
he put it in. Yeah,
And this is Elon Musk's Neuralink brain chip. That's crazy.
Yeah, Elon Musk founded the company Neuralink. And I've been following this shit for like years, bro. When it first started popping up here and there, like people talking about it.
I think the way they present it is good in the hopes of, okay, this might help allow a blind person to see or move an extremity that couldn't be moved before because of nerve damage. Like,
Yeah.
I see the goodness in it.
So
However, when does a bad guy flip the switch and the shit take over,
Yeah.
and you become a robot?
Or what if
and
the-
you march and 100,000 people march to the same central location
And catch themselves on fire.
Yeah,
bro, like that episode of SpongeBob where Plankton takes over
Oh, they got the
SpongeBob's
chum
brain.
buckets on their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No. Like, it might not even be a bad guy, bro. Like, what if
but instead
Elon
of a
Musk
chum
is
bucket,
actually
it's
the
an
bad
Apple Vision
guy?
Pro.
What if
Oh.
Elon Musk is actually the bad guy?
I've been said that.
I mean,
Have you been saying that? Like,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder. Like, is he have like hidden agendas and shit, bro? Like,
It's weird.
it's weird though because like he is trying to figure out how to live life on other planets just in case we have to have an escape route from Earth. Like,
I
From
do
him.
think there's just leads to like the way the brain works.
he's
Like,
just gonna take people to Mars and
Nah,
feast on them.
man. Like, we think on a creative level, and like, our brains programmed to do shit like that, and we can expand that way. I think some people are just so fucking smart that they just like keep going and can understand shit. Like, I can't understand shit like
You know that he's
if you told me how how a computer chip would move a fucking nerve in a body, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brain would never come to that. Would
Yeah.
never come up with that hypothesis.
Never.
Let alone figuring out how to fucking do it.
create it. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So I think it's very like I think that people know that 99.99% of us are literally apes compared to someone like him.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's
he's
insane.
yeah, for sure. But I don't know, man. I just
You know how many like physicists and people that are geniuses, scientists, whatever, who probably aren't even close to being as smart as that guy. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Like you
It's
said,
like-
they
that's what
can
I'm
figure
saying.
out
It's
how
just-
shit works, but he figures out how to create it.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think Elon Musk is really, really good at marketing.
Well, yeah,
and
he's
I think
a genius.
he's fantastic at finding the right people.
He
I don't
does
think
have
Elon
help.
Musk invented the
He's
Neuralink
not the one
chip.
in the lab creating
no,
the
but
actual
he
physical
definitely
material,
had to
but
have the thought.
He had the thought,
And he
but
wasn't probably
also
the first.
Went
but
and found the exact motherfucker that knew how to do it.
that's a fact.
well, he
But that-
probably had to find 10 motherfuckers that had to put their
Yeah.
brain together in order.
You guys
to
know like exactly how the Neuralink works?
No.
I don't know much about
So
it. to be honest
basically,
with you.
what it is they have like a hair width probe.
like a microscopic probe.
Yeah, it's like literally the size of a hair or less that they can put in any part of the brain or in multiple, and then they plug those into the chip,
Okay.
to which they could program the chip to tell it, hey, activate now, activate now, activate now. It's the same thing as like what's the shits that they put on like heart attack patients?
Heart stems, like a
Like the shit
Yeah,
they put
like
on your heart that makes
stents,
it
yeah,
continue to. It's
Yeah.
that, but for the brain.
Well, when do we get to a point where you can just like either one put your consciousness into like an electronical being, like a computer, or vice versa?
That's the Apple Vision, bro. Why the fuck
It's
would I
not,
pay,
though, but
why
it
the
is.
fuck would I pay $100 to go sit courtside at a basketball game when I could pay $100 a year to go to every single game with my homies and sit on the fucking couch and look and see us sitting on the court. You know what I'm saying?
thinking of something different though. Like I'm talking about, when do we get to a point where your grandma's on her deathbed and right before she dies, they download her into a computer, and you could talk to her through a fucking microphone or whatever it may be forever.
You're gonna be watching grandma getting her cheeks clapped, dude.
Stop it.
I wouldn't watch back on that.
Look at
Stop
this. Trevor will like this.
It's the Simpsons, man. They predict everything, dude.
That's insane how they do that. And it's literally got the wire around the back of the head. Looks just like it.
Look, Homer's making out with his wife. I'd be making out with someone else's wife if that was me.
Hey, man, look what's trending. We want Cody, bro. The Rock came back and took Cody Rhodes' spot at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns, bro.
I saw it went #1 trending yesterday.
It's a fucking tragedy, dude.
That's kind of like what our world looks like right now. No cap.
I mean,
People on the phones and shit, like just zombies.
like I get it. I
all
think
around
the
each other,
idea
like,
is cool, bro.
zoned
But
in.
it's such a slippery slope, bro. It's like
I mean, I don't know if it's a slippery slope. It might be a slippery slope for life as we know it, but like things just do this. Like look at our technology now compared to just
no, that's
50
a
years
fact.
ago. Like
that's a fact.
it just becomes normal at some point, right? Like is it just like what humanity is going to be next? Like I don't know if it's necessarily good or bad. It might be good to or bad to us because we view it as the end of life as we know it.
I've got this week's episode of Cam's Lukewarm Takes.
Welcome back.
This shit might just be a fad, though.
It could be.
It's not even a lukewarm take. A lot of things have been fads.
This could, like, remember the Ray-Bans, like, Ray-Ban Snapchat glasses?
I think it
Everybody
was
like,
all
"Oh,
just building up to this. I
Bro,
think
remember
this is
whenever-
just
Yeah, for sure.
This is just 10 steps far.
But how
farther,
do we
you
know that we don't go another 5 years before anything like...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That shit looks fire, bro. Let me put
It's
4
cool,
games
bro.
on and 4 different bets and be able to text my girl back in like one sitting, bro, and I can do everything I need to do.
It's cool
and
if you're just sitting on your couch,
that's
though.
what I
like,
was about to say, bro. It would turn you into a zombie. Like
yeah, it's
it's
fine
almost
if
like
you're on the
fucking-
couch.
Y'all remember? Did y'all ever play Assassin's Creed, bro?
Hell yeah, I love that
Basically,
shit.
the whole preference was like
It was time travel to
you
go
go
back
sit
and
in the fucking thing, and then you become something else.
Yeah,
bro.
and you go
or
back
even
and-
Avatar,
or
even
the
Avatar.
Matrix.
Do what?
Or the Matrix.
Yeah, or the Matrix, bro. It's like
these theories have been around for a long time of like what things are going to be like. Like we are, I say it in a funny way, but it's kind of true. Like we're kind of just technology
we
ourselves.
are the robots, dude.
Like we're just matter.
This is an ad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For Apple Vision, and we're talking about this shit.
It's
No,
just
I played it.
yeah,
Oh, you
I
did.
put it in the chat.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's just weird.
I thought you was playing something else, and they played this ad.
No,
Also,
no.
That's
I just
scary.
want to take a second and say thank you for doing this. This always makes our episodes more interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Look at that, dude. You're telling me you couldn't crank your hog fucking like that right there?
All I
bro?
know is that I would
laid
have,
back.
I would
He had a
have
weird
if
smile
I
on
if
his
I
face,
had those things,
Come
bro.
on, cuz.
If I had those things, me and Malkova sitting on my face.
You
I
put
really
it-
like the idea of the glass being like tinted, but you could still see through it.
No, that is fire.
So you can't see what's going on in there. Like if I was cranking my hog to me and Malkova sitting on my face,
No,
and like
nobody
my
else
cousin
could see
walked
it.
in, like he would just
Yeah,
see me
the
cranking.
screen's not gonna be up.
They're
for
just gonna
everybody.
see you over there with glasses on, cranking your hog.
Cranking your hog, yeah.
Cranky.
Imagine one of the screens that's popped up in your Vision Pros is a camera that you got set up over there, and you're just looking at yourself, bro.
But the worst part is, imagine forgetting to close the Pinot, and it's like around to the left. And you're just going about your everyday life, and then something crazy happens.
Then I'm gonna have
You
to crank
turn
my hog
around.
somewhere awkward,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, boom, it's right there.
That's fucked up.
and I'll have to crank my hog
Or you're
at the
somewhere
store.
important. You're like at the day job, and you just turn around.
Had to crank my hog at the day job.
Bro, no. Those motherfuckers would be so nice at the dentist.
They would.
Yeah, low
you
key.
could like.
I hate the
focus.
dentist, man. Why a dentist want to put their fingers in your mouth and then want to talk to you?
Yeah.
So how everything's, how you been?
I know you're fucking wrist deep in my mouth right now. I'd love to tell you.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I don't
Your
know. You
fist
just made
in
me
my
gag, you
esophagus, dude.
slut.
Shit.
Bro,
Fuck a
is
dentist.
the Apple Vision like wearing that around out and about? Is that going to be like, you remember everybody like seeing people with the AirPod in, how weird that was when it was first a thing?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Nah, listen, bro.
I thought
think-
it was cool because like
that's
you
It's
can
like
talk
out
on
and
the
about
phone
on
that
a phone
way.
call, like in the middle of like going in a store.
I just
or
hated
whatever,
whenever
yeah,
like
see
people
wearing
like
that.
made
I
a
don't
big
think
deal
it'll
out
ever
of it.
be normalized, at least for like a 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Because we
I
ain't
don't
never
know,
seen
man.
nobody walking around with some shit on their head
I think
like that.
I think it's
True.
not normalized at a $3,500 price point, but when they can get that shit like the iPhone, where it starts coming with the iPhone,
Yeah.
you know, and it becomes more accessible. I mean,
Man,
'cause
I just don't think
realistically,
it's
bro,
ever going to be normalized in a place like we live.
No, but we all like nice shit, and if it becomes cool and it becomes,
You see it more heavily in Asheville, probably.
like I said, if there's
Or
something,
Charlotte.
if there's something that allows like. The appeal to me is definitely live entertainment, bro. Imagine if I can watch WrestleMania from a seat in the crowd from my house. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna be
No
holding his
doubt,
sign
it's
up.
cool.
Like bro, give me a ticket, bro. Talking
You're gonna
about
be
He'll
cranking
be
holding
holding
the
his
hog.
big poster board sign in the,
the
crowd.
Eddie's Pizza sign.
Yeah, I'll be. But
No,
like,
I mean, it's cool.
I think the idea of that is very appealing to me. Like that type of shit. Imagine going to a concert. You could just pop into a concert.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's still not going to be real.
no, it wouldn't be real, but
It's still not going to feel real. It still ain't going to feel like being at a concert.
I would rather do that than sit and play fucking Call of Duty. You know, what I'm
Play
saying?
Call of Duty with the vision goggles on.
That's just join the fucking army. Like,
Why? So whenever somebody 360 no scopes your ass, you're actually dead. Fuck that.
I mean, yeah.
Some kid just 360 no scopes you on your vision goggles, and you just gotta fucking act like you're dead.
Imagine the future military boot camp is like.
They already use a lot of VR
also
stuff.
just
I
No,
think.
not even. I'm saying you got to like practice your like trick shots.
Oh yeah.
I also think the Apple
Why?
Vision,
X.
the Apple Vision is probably only safe in a place like this, bro. Because if I just imagine someone getting robbed
Yeah, imagine walking
broad
around
daylight with their Apple
$3,500
Vision on.
$3,500 on your head that you can't see as well, walking around fucking O-Block.
Somebody's pickpocketing you, bro.
I'm
Straight up.
calling it. We're about to see a video of a home intrusion, home invasion, or whatever at Bill Clinton's house. He's gonna be butt naked wearing his Apple Vision goggles, getting held up.
Watching old videos from Epstein's
It'll be
Island.
somebody like one of them old dudes. Yeah.
I mean, speaking of shit that we called, after this break, let's talk about this new Joe Rogan deal.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's
we
true.
can
We
skip
did
to
talk
that for
about
sure.
that.
We can do that. I think, yeah, we can do that for sure.
We go
Y'all want to go ahead and take a break?
Yeah.
I could hang it, chode.
Come on.
Shit show.
I need another Bud Light.
Oh no.
That gives me bad vibes. Oh, I'm still wearing that shirt, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
3 days straight,
17.
No.
like a cartoon character every single day.
What we on?
So we was talking about Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah, Joe Rogan. Let's see. When was that? That was
Joe
13
Rogan.
days ago.
Saying 13 days ago, this podcast talked about it.
Yeah, our podcast. We talked about Joe Rogan. Is he coming back to YouTube? What is the deal with Spotify? Is like the coming back to YouTube thing was a little clickbaity. I'll give it that. Like we don't.
Yeah.
I doubt that's what.
Was it though? Because we were
kinda
right.
did talk
we
about
were
it.
right. We were right.
But whenever I made it, I was thinking
Because we knew
clickbait.
that contract was coming to an end. And
Right.
he had
Yeah.
to decide if he was going back to Spotify
Well,
with the big deal.
I mean, we
or
even
gonna go
said it.
independently.
We didn't talk about it too much right here. I mean, this is only a 3-minute clip, but pull back up that second link right
Yeah.
there. Excuse me, beer burp.
Because he chose to go independent, right?
No. He renewed with Spotify. And this person was just this is a Spotify interview. It doesn't really explain the deal that much. It's just some questions that they asked him and shit like that. But that second one right there is the what in the hell?
Because he went. We said he signed with Spotify. It was like before COVID or during COVID. Did we find that
It was
out?
right. It was in the middle.
In the middle
I'm
of
pretty
COVID.
sure.
He signed that big deal with Spotify.
But the new one, same deal, another $250 million. Except now, his show will, it's everywhere. It'll be
It's
on
not
Apple.
exclusive.
Yeah, it's not exclusive. It's gonna be back on
Okay.
YouTube.
Which,
You know,
you know, go ahead.
you know, I scroll down a little bit. I don't know if it says, you know, in what form it'll be back on YouTube. Like, I don't know if it'll be same day, a week later. You know, there's always like some you know, some certain things like that. You know, maybe there's a Thursday episode that's only on Spotify or like, you know,
Well-
something like that. But you know, it's allowing them because right now it's not on Apple. It's not on Apple like podcasts. The only
I
place
didn't realize that.
the only place you can listen to it is on Spotify.
Yeah.
a lot of
And I hate that because I want to watch Joe Rogan like while I'm laying down at night.
well, Spotify
Pause.
created a video player for Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I know.
That was part of the contract is they had to have a video player.
I need to just go ahead and get the app on my PS5 and
Which is weird because they had already had music videos though.
it was probably easy for them to interlay
it was actually like GIFs.
Yeah.
So they weren't actually videos. They were just GIFs.
You
of,
know
like,
how
multi frame.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I was
No,
going to
you're
say.
good, you're good.
You know how you on Spotify like the album covers move around and shit, and even on Apple Music now because they copied Spotify. Like we've been doing that for 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like. I don't know how long he's been with Spotify now, but like I want to say that those came around at the same time that they might have like been
Probably,
like,
yeah.
yo, let's just update everything. Like
Yeah.
let's add
I
more
mean-
visual aesthetic to our platform.
But
So-
but you can't upload. I haven't figured out how to upload. We can't upload a
Right.
video
No.
podcast.
No.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
it like just got to the point where like regular people like me or Party Mike could put a music video on there.
But
It
they
says that,
have they have every Joe Rogan. Like it's backlogged
yeah.
because fortunately
And they deleted them off YouTube. There's a select few on YouTube, and I know one of the only full length.
there's like a Mike Baker one.
There's like 15 of them, dude. Like 15, and
Yeah.
they're like the most popular ones. I know because whenever like I said, I want to go to sleep. I need background noise. I just click Joe Rogan and I just play a random one, and there's like 15 of them. I watch the same
But
ones
he has
all
the
the
clip
time.
channel. He can put his clips up there.
Which aren't as good. Well, I mean, they are good, but like if you're trying to like background noise till you
Yeah.
fall asleep, and
I
they're
mean-
7 minutes long, and then it goes to fucking flagrant.
Look right there. It says
And they're screaming
not to
at
cut
each
you
other.
off, Cameron, but it says in 2019 it had redesigned the app to
Yep.
emphasize podcasts and had spent more than $500 million.
And then in 2020 he signed. So they changed it up right before to include podcasts.
Yeah, I hadn't realized that they didn't do video on there before Joe Rogan.
None of these things were like that, dude. Like now, I just go on Apple Music if I want to watch a music video. If someone dropped a music video, I don't go to YouTube.
It says the
Apple
company said that during Rogan's exclusivity period, overall podcast consumption on the platform increased by 232%.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
So that's what, like quadrupled?
Yeah.
yeah,
Because 100% would have
Yeah.
been doubled.
yeah.
So exclusivity deals. This is on my nerd shit. This is it's a big thing right now in the streaming world.
With Kick and
With
Twitch.
So
and
it's Kick, YouTube, Twitch are the three big dogs.
what's
a
the
lot
other
of
one? Rumble.
I don't even think that exists anymore.
Okay.
They done fell off.
A lot of the big streamers, their contracts are coming up because they got a lot of 2020 contracts because podcast was exploding because of COVID. But think about
COVID, yeah.
streaming, bro.
Yeah, for
Streaming
sure.
took off to like crazy numbers. All those contracts are coming up now. A guy I watched named Ludwig, he went from a YouTube exclusive deal to he streams on every platform at the same time now, except for Kick. He does YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Okay.
So basically, they're signing deals with people. Like YouTube signed a deal with, or Twitch signed a deal with Ludwig, but he can stream on YouTube because it's not an exclusive deal. And the first streamer to do that was XQC.
He got.
So they're just trying to bring people to their platform
Yeah, they want people.
by signing these people and saying you can only stream your stuff here.
You can't only stream your stuff here. You can stream your stuff anywhere you want.
Basically, they're saying at least put it on here
At least put it on here. That's the whole thing.
because
They don't even care if
think
goes
about it.
anywhere
If,
else, though?
well, you got to think, bro. If you have, let's say, who's the biggest streamer? Probably Castanet, or let's just take Castanet as an example. How
It's
many?
Castanet.
1 million probably, or how many people watches him? Like, what's the number?
On average, let's say 100K.
Okay, 100K. If you can do 100K or 50K on two different platforms, think about it. It's the same amount of money. It's the same amount of revenue. Like you get the same amount.
It's just crazy, like that.
100
These-
million. Okay,
These people know how much traffic they're going to be taking away from somebody and bringing to their shit if they can get these people. So they're willing to throw crazy money
So
at
the
it.
thing with the streamers
100
specifically,
million right there.
Yeah.
He got 100 mil while he was on Twitch just to put his shit on the other one.
exactly.
And
Do
That's
they like-
basically what it is. But it's technically a Kick contract.
Yeah.
But it's a non-exclusive contract.
Because
Same thing Joe Rogan just said.
Twitch won't reach out and make a deal with anybody.
Exactly.
Now I want to
Okay.
know.
they will, but they didn't with him, or it was less money.
Okay.
I
But
wanna-
in that contract, they didn't say no exclusive rights or.
Nope. He was like the first big one to get a non-exclusive deal in streaming.
Okay.
So Kick signed him, and they said you can stream anywhere. Because what it's turning into, or what this deal specifically showed the meta of it was, is like, okay, let's say Kai Cenat's getting 100K on Twitch. Those 100K on Twitch aren't going anywhere. He's just gonna get 50 over there and 25 over there.
That's kind of what I was trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
Instead of splitting the audiences, bro, like
you
if-
just add to it.
I'm not gonna go to Twitch to watch it, but if it pops up on my for you YouTube page, I'm in there.
And it
Like,
doesn't take anything away from the streaming service, but it basically it gives back to the artist, right? It gives
Yeah.
back to the streamer because they're saying, "Hey, I'll sign this deal with you. I'm going to still stream over here and get all of these other people watching me because
Why would you not? If I get
it just
bigger,
helps them. It just helps them."
But it also helps Twitch, also, bro. If you think about it, the bigger he gets on other platforms, it just makes him bigger overall.
Yeah,
and the
and
more
more people
people
are
who
gonna
might
watch
go
on
to
Twitch.
Twitch.
He's gonna grow
Exactly.
anyway. You
Now,
know?
the question that I have for you guys, you might know, I definitely don't, I think about it, but I'm just going to use Joe Rogan as an example. How much money do they get, like, per stream, or does that go out the window when you sign that deal? This is how much money we're giving you up front. We get your podcast on here.
It's probably more when you sign.
Do they
you
get,
would
like, a
think.
percentage, though, still, like we would with music?
I wonder because I think
That's probably hush-hush.
that's got to be part of the 250 million though too.
You would
as a
think.
deal, you know, like
Well, I think what it is like
You might
So-
still get ad revenue.
no, 100%. You get 100% of ad revenue because an ad, like if we got an ad sponsor, right, or a sponsor to say an ad for, we would get all of that. YouTube doesn't.
I'm talking about on Spotify, since they paid you all this money.
well,
It's same.
I'll tell you like
It's the
this. I
same.
think that
Because they got advertisers on Spotify, sorry. And they also, if you get streamed, if your podcast gets a stream, usually you get a percentage of that because that's people that you're bringing to their platform. They have to pay you for that. Now, what I'm asking is do they say, no,
I don't
this
think
is out the window. You got this money. You got $250 million
No,
for your
absolutely not.
podcast.
Because I know again it's different.
you don't get paid for podcast streams. Like the way the way you make money is the ads, is the business relationships and deals that you make on your own
You
know what
Until
I'm
you sign a
saying?
contract.
until
until you sign a contract.
I understand that part.
So like
but-
it's not like music. Like if
okay.
if they
okay, so
listen
it's a different thing.
if they listen to us 100 million times, it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
But if we get 100 million views,
Somebody's gonna wanna
Hello
give
Fresh is
us-
fucking calling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay,
Like-
I got you.
Hello, Fresh.
Yeah,
But-
because like ad revenue that you, I was thinking of like if you don't pay for Spotify and you got the shitty membership or whatever, and you're watching it and it stops halfway through like a YouTube ad, like
I got Spotify Premium and Joe Rogan runs ads. Like you got to listen to him.
he runs them. I was talking about on the
Now,
platform.
now the Spotify ads, Joe Rogan doesn't get shit from that.
No.
That's
Okay.
straight into Spotify.
That's what
pocket.
I'm asking. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
Are
the
they?
ones
Because I mean they're AG1 ads and they're fucking like
Well,
his
okay,
ads.
so-
Like he's
so-
commentate. They're Roka Sunwear. It's
He's a little different.
okay.
But like a lot of times, like
He's-
what Trevor's talking about, it'll stop in the middle of a song and be like, "You're listening to Spotify, the #1 streaming service." Da da da, and it'll be like,
Okay, I guess we just
and a
got
lot
that
of
work
times-
thing. I don't.
yeah.
I don't.
a lot
I
of
didn't
times
know that it worked like that.
yeah, definitely. Because like I don't pay for
Spotify
Spotify.
ads recently too, over the past like 2-3 years. I guess it's 2024 now. Fuck. Since like 2020, they've been doing localized ads. So like
I'd
when
be hearing a McDowell Tech ad or something.
yeah,
like
you'll
that.
get like
Yeah, yeah.
localized like
Damn.
News 13 ads on
and
Spotify.
Apple Podcasts has been doing that too, bro. That was a chair again. I swear to God.
He shit.
Like I was listening to old like an old wrestling podcast, the Art of Wrestling. Shout out to Colt Cabana. Or not shout out. I think they got beef with him now.
Unfree
Anyway,
the dude.
I'm not
Unfree
sure.
'em.
I'm really not sure. But anyway, like podcasts from like 2012, bro, and they're running like DraftKings this week, Prize Picks ads.
Those go straight to Spotify
okay, cool.
or straight to
'Cause
Apple,
that's
whatever.
that's just basically a fucking someone comes in overall. It would be like a one-click fill every ad. position.
with these certain ads.
Yeah, okay.
And like you'll notice too, not only localized ads, but like if you're watching a that's a bad example. If you're watching a wrestling podcast, it's gonna be sports betting, MGM, Prize Picks,
Alpha Brain.
Alpha
yeah.
Brain. Like it's gonna be the same shits as like the people who listen to Joe Rogan are gonna get Alpha Brain. They're gonna get
Roka Sunwear,
Roka
AG1.
Sunwear, all
Hello
that
Fresh,
stuff.
maybe.
I know 'em, most of them.
Yeah,
Hey, Factor.
There's a Joey Diaz
Hit me up.
DraftKings ad right now. That's
Maybe
pretty fire.
maybe Kong Beer Bong still trying to mess with him.
Man,
That's a fact. But hey, one more thing on this
gonna get
though.
started.
I think at the beginning of it we look at it as like, the Spotify deal was to just get Joe Rogan on Spotify to make it exclusive. I think the bigger 4-year plan looking at it back was, okay, now he signed the deal. Now people are used to it.
Oh yeah.
Now it's going to YouTube. Now it's going to Apple, bro. I'm probably not getting off of Spotify because the way I work, the way I've become used to ingesting it is I put it on my phone out in the truck while I work.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And it's there all day. And it's playing and I can see it. So like I watch it.
Yeah.
It makes it
I might need
I've
to
become
switch.
used to it. It's just like the damn Apple Vision, bro. Like eventually it will become built in.
We'll be used to it.
It's habit.
I'm just
But-
so used to the music quality being so much better on Apple Music. It's so hard.
Allegedly.
It definitely is.
Yeah, it is.
I was paying money for both of them for a long time, and then
Same.
I was like,
I will say it's a newer thing because listening back on like some of these like 2017 albums and stuff,
I mean, that definitely has. But if you
it's
listen,
the fucking same. But when they started that, you probably go to like 2020, like when it really got dialed in, like a lot
Like
of
the
shit's
spatial
labeled.
audio
A lot
or
of
something?
shit's labeled
Not
spatial.
even just spatial, but
and-
like-
and lossless.
The
but
Dolby Digital remasters and
Yeah.
stuff like
that, like
if you
there's a difference.
if
bro.
you listen, and well, I mean, Apple's been like the king of like music since the iPod came out. Like nobody's
like
touched
Napster.
them. So of
My
course
bad.
they're gonna get like the insight and the they're gonna get ahead with the music stuff before these other people because they're like the kings
Yeah.
of music, distribution, all that shit. The thing is, bro, is that if you listen to the same song from 2015 on one or the other, it sounds better on Apple, bro. Like even whenever you switch in my car, you switch from just Bluetooth to Apple CarPlay, bro, the sound is 10 times better. It's weird.
Nah, I can believe that.
I
just
also
because
exclusively listen to music on AirPods.
Yeah.
Like
So
I
we're pro-
really don't be listening to music in the car. 'Cause y'all know
well,
what
that's
kind of car
that's
I
kind of
drive.
what he's
I
saying.
feel like I
Apple
can't see if
also
I do
is so
that.
so closed system design based, bro. Like it's designed to work with each other. Like
Yeah.
the iPhone is supposed to play the best audio for your AirPods on your
Yeah,
or
and
through
that
your
might be
Apple
it, 'cause I
Apple
listen to
CarPlay or while you watch it through your Apple Vision, bro. Like it's made to go in.
That's true.
It's made to go together. You know what I'm saying? Like
And they do a really good job at that. Like they're the reason why I can't branch out and get a different kind of computer because all my devices they work with each other. Like I had to call Apple Care the other night to figure out a virus on my music computer, bro. They're like, they didn't have to ask me what I was on or nothing, bro. They just knew who I was and they were like, accept this screen grab and like
Yeah.
they're on my computer. Like the way that their shit works,
click
dude.
3 chimneys and
Dude, it's
We'll get it done.
It's insane. Like, you can't get that kind of like. Apple support is literally 10 times better than any
What
support
do they call
system.
it? There's a name for it. The ecosystem.
Yeah, it's
The
an
Apple
ecosystem.
ecosystem is.
yeah.
It's well beyond all these other people, and I think that that's where Apple really shines because they have great technology. But like, dude, whenever you can't figure something out on one of their computers, it's the most frustrating fucking shit in the
I
world.
think Apple has the best user interface.
100%.
mixed
User
with-
friendly.
Mixed with the best ecosystem, like everything goes together so well. It's hard to argue against it.
It really is.
That's a fact.
Like,
But
I think
that on certain other programs where it's not so close, you can get to a better solution. You just have to know how to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, because you only got if you're on if you're
a
on-
Windows workplace is way better if you have 3 fucking screens and can move it and da 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 da. But
That's why I
Would
go
it beat the Apple Apple TV with
exactly.
4 Apple Minis and
Well, that's why I go with Windows computers because I can't afford what's the super big Mac computer, the
iMac.
the iMac
the
with 3
BMW
monitors.
M4 chip?
Yeah. I can't afford the M4 chip with fucking 4 monitors when I could spend a band on a computer and 3 monitors and it feels
You can spend $4,000 less dollars. You just have to spend 4,000
But-
I
more
mean, shit.
hours.
Just to do this podcast, I had to spend $4,000 on a new computer.
That's what I was
You
about
know,
to say.
like-
You just have to.
getting my phone stuff to my computer
Is a
It's
bitch.
a bitch.
hell.
It's
It's
a bitch.
awful.
Yeah.
That's
See, like I just airdrop it. Don't lose no fucking quality. Not a one, dude. It's insane.
Yeah.
one more thing on the Joe Rogan. Did it say when that when it dated, when it started? Like
I didn't see on that one that we were on. I can try to dive a little deeper.
Fucking Jogan. Yeah. Old Joe Rogan.
excuse me, man. We're gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna have to shotgun or bong a fucking dad. Pause.
I ain't gonna lie,
It's been
bro.
a long day.
I've been up
Yeah,
too
we've
late
been-
every day this weekend, bro. I just been like, I'm tired.
What time is it? 7:37. Yeah, let's take a break and do one more. We'll get into one more thing and then we'll go finish this video.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about the video. too
Yeah,
when
I was
we
about to
come
say,
back.
me and Party Mike keep making eye contact because I think we're both like little kids inside right now.
Oh, yeah.
Pause. But yo, I mean, this video is sick.
No, just get you that. I don't know, that excited as a little kid feeling, you know?
No,
I'm
yeah.
glad that we.
Being
I'm glad that
excited
we.
about something.
I'm glad we went a different
Darius
direction. on it.
Rucker arrested on drug charge. Hold up, man.
You know, I thought I heard something
Free
about
the
that. Maybe I didn't know if
gods,
it was
bro.
real though.
That's damn Rock Me Mama Like a Wagon Wheel, bro.
And a lot of other good songs.
What was it? What did he have? man?
Hootie,
Hootie and the Blowfish, bro. He was a part of Hootie. And the,
Misdemeanor, man.
I
He
only
had a
want to be
little
with you.
He had
simple
Yeah.
possession and casual exchange, man. Come on, man. They was smoking a joint. That shit crazy, man.
you know what's
Where was
crazy?
it at?
Franklin.
Franklin?
I don't know. That's all it said.
Franklin, North Carolina. Anyway,
No.
they probably
Had
pulled
to
up,
be.
saw a black dude, and was like, "You smoke weed?"
in Franklin.
Surprised that wasn't at Myrtle Beach, dude.
This time of year?
Bro, what about Danny Masterson from that '70s show?
He got.
Man.
Sitting in prison right now.
He's sitting in prison, dude. He got.
Bro,
he got the boot.
all I could picture was
Lock
him
that
walking
man
down.
up,
You
man.
know, like when it shows in a movie where like the new inmates walking through and everybody's yelling, shouting stuff at
Hey,
him.
man, I seen this shit too, bro. R.I.P.
singing
to
that.
Apollo Creed, man.
Hanging out.
Dude, no, you know what I think of whenever I think of him in prison? All those underage girl jokes that were in the show The Ranch that he like made. Like,
I didn't even know that.
Dog,
watched
no,
it.
there's
It's weird
so
to watch
many
that
of them.
'70s
It's like-
show or probably The Ranch now.
he'd
watch
be
it
like,
back
he'd
now.
like look at somebody and be like, "How's your daughter doing?" He'd be like, "My daughter's 16 years old." He'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah, I
dude,
don't
no,
like that.
no." Like, it's weird that happened to him.
Damn.
Like, I know that the people who were making the show were just like joking about small town white people, so that's why they were doing that shit. But like,
Maybe they knew something.
maybe they knew something, or maybe like, it, you know, that law of attraction shit. It's something to it.
It's very weird.
Yeah,
it's very,
it's
like,
very fucking weird.
Just to look back before and know, like,
I
in
watched
that
The
era when it
Ranch
was going on.
Recently, and like, there's at
Wasn't-
least 10 in the first.
Wasn't Ashton
first.
Kutcher and what's her name fucked up? Like, didn't they do some crazy shit or something?
No, it was like we only let our
Maybe.
kids shower once a week or something like that. No, like pedo shit though.
Oh, okay.
They were like, we only shower once a week. Our
Or
kids
wasn't
only-
she like 14 at the time when?
I think so.
But-
I think she was super young.
I don't know.
Maybe,
man.
I don't know. I didn't
But
hear
get
that.
up. Fuck all of that, bro. Fucking R.I.P. to Apollo Creed, bro.
I'm about to pour out some Bud Light on the carpet for Carl
That's not
Weathers.
Apollo Creed.
Yes,
That's
it is.
Chubbs, dude.
Yeah, that's, I know him as Chubbs a little bit better, but
that's true. man. Carl
yeah, the
Weathers,
fake
Right.
man.
hand got
Yeah.
bit off by the alligator.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. to him for real though. He played a lot of good roles. Mandalorian.
His part in the Mandalorian was insane.
yeah.
I
dude.
didn't see that.
That shit
Mandalorian's
sucks,
a
man.
good show, even if you don't like Star Wars.
76
Oh, he
years
played in the
old.
NFL.
That's right.
I didn't
remember
know that.
seeing that when they announced this.
I thought he boxed.
Boxer.
Just Sylvester Stallone.
Man, that sucks, man.
R.I.P. Chubbs.
Is that the first celebrity death of the year?
Probs.
Click the list. They already got a list.
That's fucked up that they have that.
God, dude,
Bro,
Schwarzenegger's
this right here is like
name
the version of like the magazines you see in the grocery store.
Yeah.
It's like the version of.
I
those
don't know of
People
any of these
magazine.
other people,
Yeah.
dude.
So yeah, he was the first one.
He obviously
lot
not the
of-
first.
Who was
lot
the
of,
Mets
like,
player? Who's the Mets
99
player right
years
there?
old- Year olds.
Bud Harrelson.
I don't like none of these are ringing a bell.
He was born in 1944, man. He
Yeah.
before our
Yeah, a lot.
time.
Yeah, she was born in the 20s. She was 100.
R.I.P. She was her time.
Glennis Johns. She was in some.
She was 100.
I mean, that's.
She was 101
Oh.
years old.
Joyce Randolph, she was 99, born in 24.
Yeah.
I wonder if they went skydiving.
Stop it.
They might have went Rocky Mountain
Herbert
climbing.
Coward. He was in that's bro from
That's not Uncle
That's
Si.
Pop-
nah, that's
Sutton,
damn
dude. Oh, from Dueling Banjos.
Banjos.
No, man, the fucking paddle faster out here, damn.
That was
Deliverance.
Dueling Banjos.
Deliverance,
killed in North
yeah.
Carolina crash. Look at that.
He was the one that said, "I'm gonna make you scream like a pig."
All right,
No,
let's
that
take
was
a
Billy
break.
Bong Thornton, dude.
Billy Bong Thornton. He said Billy Bong.
Stop it. Man, that's crazy. He lived in Haywood County, famous locally
Dude,
for having a
him,
pet
his
squirrel.
pet squirrel also died in a fucking crash.
A chihuahua too.
Fuck!
What?
He had a chihuahua on him, dude.
In Haywood County.
And a
He
pet
lived in
squirrel.
Haywood County.
Bro, he was out there in Canton.
What was he known for? Moonshining?
He was an actor.
That's crazy. He was in
Oh,
Deliverance.
the Deliverance. The guy that raped the other guy.
Oh gosh.
Not even sip that thing.
Cross-faded again. He just passes out.
Dunzo.
The last 3 minutes of the video is just him laying on the
Yeah,
couch.
we got to wrap this video up.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about that real quick?
No, we can. We can talk about whatever. I'm cool.
Dude, I bet the freaking
Did you-
Swifties on the talk
see
are
this?
going
Okay, so-
crazy.
TikTok and UMG, Universal Music Group, they had a deal, apparently, allegedly. Talks have become muted, and TikTok, or UMG rather, has took all their music away from TikTok.
Wow. Glad that I never was good enough to
Taylor
sign to UMG.
Swift, the Beatles, Billie Eilish,
If you
Drake, The Weeknd.
If you click on that other link in the Notion right
That's
there,
a lot of
it's
big names.
It's a bro. I was actually kind of surprised. Like,
I thought this was about the Taylor Swift AI stuff.
no, shout out to them.
No, unfree the dudes.
Unfree him.
So just look at some of these. That's I don't know why it
I
looks
think
like
that's
that,
unfree them.
That's crazy, dude.
but the Ariana Grande,
Lana Del Rey, Rihanna,
Taylor
Travis
Swift,
Scott,
The Weeknd,
Young
Drake,
Thug,
XXX, Young
Playboi
Boy Never
Carti,
Broke Again, Playboy
Lil Wayne,
Carti,
Lil Baby,
Wayne,
Lil Durk, Lil
Durk.
Wayne.
Wait,
J.
Durk
Cole.
and Young Boy are signed to the same label, and they be beefing like that. That's funny.
That should tell you everything. you
Distribution,
need
I
to know right
guess.
there. Yeah.
Cali Uchis. One of her songs is huge on TikTok still.
Now,
To
what do
this
y'all think
day.
about that, man?
Future?
The
Future, maybe Eminem.
That's a
maybe.
lot of music, dude.
Dude, they have so there's a lot of smaller labels that are under Universal Music Group that a lot of these artists probably fall under. I mean, obviously your Drakes, your Weekends, your Taylor Swift, they're like the big deals over there. But
is it Eminem Earl Sweatshirt, I think.
Bro, they didn't leave
Eric
anybody.
Church.
Now they're going to
Church,
have to
Chris
use Party
Stapleton.
Mike's music.
hey, bro, more room for us. They
that's-
took
I was
every
gonna
big
s- I was-
artist.
I was gonna segue that. Do you think that that allows for more? What's crazy to me about this is the amount of exposure that you get off of TikTok. Like, I think it's. And what's crazy is TikTok put out a statement and said, they've come to an agreement with every other record company, and they've every other record company has been able to sign a deal that compensates the artist and the label, but UMG can't. So TikTok basically said,
Probably just don't want to pay that much money.
UMG is not paying the artists. They're just being greedy. They want more money for them because the money that TikTok is paying UMG is not getting broken down into the artists.
Yeah. So to me, it's a weird thing. It's almost like these labels should be paying TikTok because TikTok is breaking artists off for these
Which-
labels, getting them more streams, which in the long run gets more money in the label's pocket. So it is a very odd way for
It's-
UMG to look at it because
It almost like they
You're
tried to
getting paid?
big dick TikTok. And
Yeah.
then, but it's like why would you do that? Like,
I don't, dude. It's weird for a label to get paid by a service that puts the music
it's
out
free
there.
advertisement.
It's
bro.
free, and not only that, but like I said, these smaller
You
artists.
don't have to go. Not to cut you off, but like back in the day, artists would go to the radio stations and do
and pay
10
money.
do 10 interviews and pay money to promote an album. Now, you send Aiden Ross 5 bands and let them listen to your shit on the stream and make a TikTok on it, and
Boom.
boom.
So to me, it's weird because you already know that Universal Music Group pays millions of dollars playlisting their artists on Spotify. Spotify does not pay UMG to have their artists on there.
Yep.
The thing is that Spotify has created, which TikTok alike, Spotify has created such a good platform that these labels cannot live without their artists on Spotify. I guess the way that they look at it is that, well, we've got, Drake, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd. People are not going to stop listening to them if it's not on TikTok. But
They're gonna listen to them on Spotify too.
how many?
regardless,
Well,
but I
obviously, but like how many new ears are you going to fucking lose though? Like how many little kids that probably never heard? Like
or just
The
catch your
Weeknd.
shit, like, bro, that fucking dun, 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 with the Squirtle.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
The Saxon, bro, that shit's been in my head for damn 2 weeks, bro, and I can't. I never
even know
would've
what it
heard that
is.
shit, and I mean, I'm not going to listen to the song, but like that's what
Hear it
happens.
enough on
like,
TikTok.
No, but the like the Michael Jordan theme, for example.
Yeah, like
Like that song has been played in this fucking household
That's what I was about to say.
more than probably any other household in America this month or last month.
No
Facts.
doubt, dude. They're like,
100%.
Who are these? Who is this? What is this fucking Ashwagandha Studios? We got 16,000 streams. Fent Corner,
I do
because you can
think
see where it comes from. Like if you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
into the analytics, it's crazy.
Pink Corner USA.
I hate that.
F Entertainment coming soon.
Who are they?
FENT.
Who are they introducing out there?
You just now got that. He's been saying it.
Oh god, dude.
Nah, but I think it's odd for TikTok, but at the same time, I think it opens the door for new artists to get
True.
100%,
a
1,000%.
catchy song can now become the new trending sound.
Well,
It's gonna
like,
make it easier,
I
but-
think for small artists, like, do you guys remember that? Fuck, what was that song called? It was a kid playing piano. His artist name is Jake, but with a V instead of an A.
Yeah.
Don't know where he got that from.
Allegedly.
But it's like, I see you smile. The piano.
Yeah.
That song is everywhere now. That kid literally blew up off of TikTok, like exclusively off of TikTok.
What's the one song? The merrily we fall out of line, and everybody be doing the dance, and it's like the slow piano song, and it's a girl.
Out of line.
Now-
Merrily we fall
Yeah.
out of
This-
line. I know the one you're
Oh,
talking about. I don't know the
yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, I
what I'm
know.
saying with this is like, I think for these artists, bro, is like when you get that big, like the Jake kid, for example. Would he want to go to UMG when he sees some shit like this, or would he want to go to
Nah, hell nah.
one of the other?
They better be
like,
breaking off
Bro,
a big
I'm telling
bag.
you,
Showed Collins Records, dude.
I'm telling you, if I could have a perfect, if the Illuminati came to me and was like, hey, look, how do you want your shit to run out? I would be like, hey, look, I don't want to put out a single album. I want 5 years of nothing but singles, and I want them 3 months apiece. I don't want to tour. I don't want anything. I want just run that shit.
Put it on
'Cause think
TikTok.
about it, bro.
Straight.
Think about it, bro.
Single.
What's the point of putting a whole body of work out?
artistry?
Artistry's cool, but
That's
why-
it. That's
that's
the
it.
only reason people do it because
but what
they
if
wanna
you change that shit into, you put out one song, a 7-minute music video for the song, and that looks like a movie. Like
I mean, you're not wrong.
You can change the way you look and or how it's perceived, and the only thing that people know are 30 seconds off the TikTok clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a really good question about this. You know how people will upload like the music, they'll download it off, YouTube or whatever, and they'll make the video themselves with their like original sound and just use someone's song, and it'll get like copyrighted. If I was TikTok, I would not. Who's going to claim it? How is UMG going to have access to claim that as copyrights on TikTok? If I was TikTok, I'd be like, nah, fuck y'all.
Yeah, we'll look into it later.
Because, like, I don't understand that. Like, all people are going to do is then start making, like, because, the fucking, the future shit with
I
the...
will say, I don't know, man, because, like, the music business is weird like that, because when legally they want to come after you, they'll come the fuck after you, bro. Like, look at the.
They will,
I,
but, like,
I don't know if y'all remember this. But
I'm
the
pretty sure
whole-
TikTok's getting so
But
much
the
money,
whole
dude. It's
look,
like,
look this up. The DJ Drama and Gangsta Grills. Whenever like the police came and raided all those fucking mixtapes that he had, because that was the death of Dat Piff, bro. When
Yeah.
mixtapes became obsolete and they started, you know, you couldn't stream all this shit.
he
because
got
of-
like a racketeering charge for
yeah,
that
he got
shit.
like a whole RICO charge, bro, because it's like they
It
got
wasn't
him on,
drugs, it was bangers.
Yeah,
That should have
basically.
been. Wasn't drugs, it was bangers.
It was just sampled beats, and they decided they want to come for him because people were selling these mixtapes in the streets
out of the
and
traps and trunks, and like
making
the-
money off of music without the label. You know what I'm saying? And the label
I
did
never
not
heard
like
about
that.
that.
You didn't know about this?
I never
Yeah,
heard about
dude.
that.
Oh man, there's actually a good like it's actually I want to say a Spotify podcast. It could be an Audible podcast with Amazon, but it's a DJ Drama podcast and they talk about it. It's also on the Blog Era by It's the Real, which is a great. It's like an episodic podcast. It's like 9 episodes, bro. Y'all
That's
should
the
give
one
it
you
a
tried to
listen.
put me on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You should listen to it.
Says the day the mixtape died.
Literally, bro. Like they raided this studio in Atlanta and took all the like the files, bro, of recordings, bro, of all the Gucci Mane mixtapes, of all the Jeezy mixtapes, of the dedications, bro. Like the Gangsta Grills, bro. The Gangsta Grills, you bastards, bro. They got them.
Drama and Cannon were charged with bootlegging and racketeering under the RICO Act.
It was crazy, bro. It's like when they want to make it a big deal, they'll make it a big deal.
But
So it's like, can TikTok say, I don't,
but
you know, it's like,
but TikTok is
It's
not
big,
the
big-
ones putting the music
you gotta
on there.
think though. You gotta think
And
though.
It's way easier
Who's
to.
TikTok's biggest enemy? The fucking U.S. government. They hate that shit.
Well,
Think about it, bro. If they could get TikTok
Just
for a
hear me
RICO
out.
act with music and get the app took down, that's exactly what they
just
said,
did.
hear me
"Hear me
out.
out,
Hear
hear
me
me
out,
out."
though. Hear me out. Hear me out. If I was a label and I was gonna try to RICO somebody for doing something I didn't like, you got a damn sure fucking better chance of fucking up DJ Drama and fucking Don Cannon than you do of TikTok. Like
Really, bro?
TikTok's got billions of dollars at this point. Like
I
it's gonna be a
understand. No,
long,
no, no,
drawn
no, no.
out case.
I get it.
And you
But
can't
imagine-
RICO an app. Like it's gonna be like
It may not
does-
be a RICO charge, but it could be a copyright.
It would be a huge case.
It'd be a huge
Like
case.
a little cease and desist or something.
Pretty much like who's got more money. And honestly, I don't know. I would like to think Universal does, because I mean they're the motherfuckers
But like
who
I
make
said,
the biggest
bro,
movies.
like I said, bro, it wouldn't be Universal, bro. It would be the U.S. government and Universal versus TikTok, because they be in the Senate debating about TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Every other week.
Every other week,
But
and all you got is some fucking dumbass senator from fucking North Dakota asking
Eating
the
jelly
dude.
beans.
He's like, "Are you Chinese?"
Look at that shit, bro.
The authorities also confiscated over 50,000 mixtapes from the premises, bro.
50,000 mixtapes.
It's
hey man, they was
insane,
trapping.
man.
They had them wrapped up in saran,
Jesus
dog.
Christ.
Nah, man, it's they call them mixtapes, but bro, it's recordings, bro. Like, just fucking samples and beats and just a library of shit, man. Like, it sucks. I've heard DJ Drama talk about it, bro, and he almost like, you know, he's almost in tears, almost like not calling him a bitch or anything, but like it's sad as fuck, bro. It's years of hard work and dedication to a craft and something you love, and
But you didn't really mean any harm by.
you didn't
like,
mean any harm.
You
by
weren't
it. It
trying
was-
to take money out of people's
No,
pockets.
fuck
You
no.
were
It was
just
creative,
creating.
bro.
Yeah.
and you did something that somebody with more money than you didn't like. That's all it was, man. And that shit's shitty.
I
But
just think that if a big case happened between Universal, the government, and
That's all
TikTok, I think that
that's
it would
all
be. I think it would take
speculation, bro.
years for it to even go to trial, probably.
I don't think it would get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying,
that's
bro,
all alleged.
TikTok, you can put your own sounds on there. Now you can take fucking music. I've done it before. Like I've slowed down music and used it, and like it gets copyrighted. I'm just saying, bro. Like who's gonna copyright it if UMG is not a part of like TikTok's little circle? You know TikTok ain't gonna flag you for it
I can't answer that. You know what I'm saying?
because it used to be like the label would claim it.
That's what I'm saying. But obviously, they're still going to be on there. looking for their shit because they told them don't put it on here.
But who do you like? I don't know. I feel like you just kill your relationship with the platform at that point. And
They
like,
don't give a fuck about. That's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck about the relationship. That's the whole point. That's why they took the shit off.
I know. I'm saying they ruin the relationship. Who are they going to talk to at TikTok to like get shit taken down?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They have to legally. That's a law. You know what I'm saying? Like legally, you have to
Okay,
do
I
that.
guess how can I make this question easier? If I uploaded a song that wasn't mine as a TikTok sound, whose fault is
YouTube
it?
takes that
TikTok,
down because
TikTok, or my fault?
it's you know what I'm saying.
I don't fucking know how this shit works sometimes, bro. Because like,
They have to do it. It's a law, bro. If they say, "Hey, don't put my shit on here," and they put your shit on here, then they can sue you and be like, "Hey, we told you not to do this." You know what I'm saying? They have to. TikTok has to take it down. They can't let it stay up there because that's what they want to happen.
they have an automatic system in place that does this.
Exactly. It's AI. They don't even have to look for it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't get how it's going to continue, like, because people are still going to put fucking remixes of Drake on TikTok.
Maybe fucking not.
We'll see. I'm going to test it out.
Maybe it's just gonna be damn.
Y'all just catch me in a Rico
Strike
case next
one.
week.
Yeah, this shit's getting deleted.
Now
I don't give a
batting.
fuck. TikTok.
You guys
is
want to
so
talk about
toxic.
the Grammys? The Grammys are happening probably like right now. Actually, they just went live on
Yeah,
the
my
TV.
grandma,
6
she's
o'clock.
doing all right, man.
Grammy's doing okay.
Maybe we'll go
So
bowling
I didn't know
soon.
this, but apparently they give you some of the award winners before the show. I think
Because the show's not even happening yet.
Yeah, I think the
And
only
it's-
one here that we really care about would probably be the
Best rap album.
rap album.
There's
Yeah.
a couple. I'll scroll down to them.
And I am very surprised.
Really?
That they-
We
that they
talked
chose
about this
that.
the other day, right? In the
Yeah.
living room.
Yeah.
I called that shit. I said I
Yeah.
think it would be.
I
Michael
thought it was-
Killer Mike.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Killer Mike
I
won
thought it was gonna be Heroes and Villains because that, bro, fantastic Metro
So,
Boomin album.
That's also nominated for something else in here as an album, and I think
think
it might.
so.
I think it might. Maybe best produced album or something.
Yeah, because
like that.
the one song off of there is on the radio all the time with 21 Savage and somebody else.
Probably The Weeknd or something.
Yeah. And they sampled some other older song from the
Yeah.
early 2000s.
The best music video was a Beatles music video.
And we talked about that.
What are
That's
we
crazy, right? The
doing, dude?
Beatles,
What the fuck
like,
are we
why are
doing
they
here?
still like in this shit? Like, I don't know.
I
I
don't
get
know,
it.
man.
People love the Beatles still, but
It
Yeah, but
probably
they're
was
not
Paul-
even they're
Paul
not even
McCartney
putting
or
out
something.
music videos.
it's been like probably like 50,
Yeah.
60 years, you know.
Yeah,
rock album.
Let
was
some other
This Is
people
Why.
shine, you know. You like we talked about. They done got their flowers. They done.
Drake got more hits than them motherfuckers.
Damn.
I don't understand that.
They, yeah. he
Who else
does.
still alive in the Beatles? I mean, I don't
Just
even
Paul
really.
McCartney. I
Just
think.
Paul McCartney.
Rap song
John Lennon.
was also off that Michael album. It was Scientists and Engineers.
Yep.
That's right.
Shout out to Andre 3000 and Future getting a Grammy. That's cool.
He wasn't even playing the flute on there.
Has Future ever got a Grammy?
Yeah. But you don't want me a Grammy.
Dude, Future is a goat. I was thinking of that song, but I thought he was just capping a little
I don't
bit.
know. I'm sure he probably has somewhere.
Best country song was White Horse, Chris Stapleton.
Hey,
He's
shout
a
out to
real
him,
one.
bro, because he didn't get he didn't have an easy time breaking into the industry, right?
Nah, people hated on. Is that off that newest Chris Stapleton album?
It is the one.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that shit's fire.
SZA won Best Urban Contemporary Album.
Shout out to
So
Black.
Hey,
That's his
new-
album's insane.
New, like,
Gospel album, Party Mike.
Dude, what?
best
Wow.
dad album.
Melodic rap performance, All My Life, Lil Durk and J.
My
Cole.
life.
That's a good one.
I think
All my life.
I mean, if you know,
it's a fight.
I'm
I
trying
like
to
the
stuff
video.
my
The video
chode
was
in
hard.
this Magnum.
J. Cole just
All my
killed that verse.
life.
Dude.
All my life.
I think this is Lecrae's first Grammy, which is kind of cool to see.
Contemporary Christian music performance.
Lecrae.
I'm
He's
glad
like
that
a-
they
he's
have a
like a
category like that.
He's like a Christian rapper.
He is. He's
Yeah.
really good too.
Shout out
Like
to
Michelle
Lecrae,
Obama
man.
won a Grammy.
Michelle Obama.
Big
Damn,
Mike
he won a
Grammy.
Grammy?
What were we
That's
talking
crazy.
about the other day? What was his
Lil
name?
Lil Dicky.
Tyreek said Big Mike. Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Big Mike won a Grammy? That's crazy.
Michelle
Mike.
Obama won the Grammy.
Zach Bryan got one. What's that say? Country duo group performance. Zach Bryan and who?
Oh yeah,
That's
Casey
tight.
Musgraves.
Okay.
That's
Like
off his
Zach
new
Bryan
album.
bringing back
Dang,
like
what
a
about,
side
they
to country.
snubbed my man Jelly Roll and Laney, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Come
Who-
on.
Who won that?
man.
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. I like
Okay.
Zach Bryan though.
And I think Jelly Roll probably is happy about that.
He just happy to be there
'Cause he supports
He's
that
homies
dude
with
a
Zach
lot.
Bryan.
Oh,
too.
Bro,
I
yeah,
heard him
for
shout
sure.
him out a good
Peso
bit.
Pluma got one, bro.
Regional, yes, bro. Hey, that album, Genesis is how I pronounce it. I'm not sure how you play it, but Tulum off of that album is a fucking beautiful
I love
song,
that.
bro.
I love
It's a
that.
fucking like literally a beautiful fucking song. I love that
Tulum.
shit.
Chris Stapleton got 2.
Solo, country solo performance. What was that? At the CMAs or something, probably.
Probably.
There's
Probably.
another
Dave
one.
Chappelle comedy album.
That's fire. There was another one that I was interested in, but they
Damn,
hadn't-
showed Collins.
Damn, he got it for classical. What is that even word?
keep scrolling down. I think the one I wanted to see was like the best new artist, which we was talking about. It was like Ice Spice, Jelly Roll.
I think that's
Yeah,
definitely
Ice
gonna be a
Spice.
live one.
Oh,
Yo,
best
nah,
new
that-
artist.
Bro,
It definitely is.
I'm so sick of hearing, you think you the shit, bitch.
You ain't
You
even
not
the fault.
You not even the fault. I be going hard.
Hey man, y'all don't talk about her like
I
that.
like Ice Spice,
love
but
her.
like she knows that was just gonna be
Ice
like
Spice.
funny and people were gonna use that as a sound. She's smart. I'm just saying like
Coco
it's-
Jones, the
You're not even a
Tree,
fart.
Noah Khan, Fred again.
Dog. If
Who is
if
Fred
somebody
again?
was that fart you let out today, they'd be something good.
Bro, I told you I had that buffalo fart just brewing.
He said,
Stop, man.
Thought somebody was taking off on a Harley down the street, you feel me?
I don't know where that's at. It's kind of hard to find.
the wind was blowing the opposite way.
Yeah,
thank
see,
God.
updating list.
Trevor was trying to get the drone all together and shit. I'm hitting the
Fucking
fart jokes, huh? Oh, man.
No, we'll find it later.
No, that was it's a crazy moment today, dude.
So,
Like I said, if there's one thing that I will never do to you, Trevor, it's hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
what about would you get off him?
When we gonna put
Get
that
off
out
him.
on streaming, bro?
Yo, I think we should. Can we put
Bro,
it on
Cam's
the album?
birthday, we recorded a hit.
Can we put that on the album as an interlude?
Put Cam's interlude.
Get off him.
Get off him.
Get off him. Interlude.
I might think about it.
no, because you can't show up to video. Fuck you. You can't have a spot on the album.
Cam's
off
too
him.
cool for
Get
Get
the
off
fuck
him.
out of here.
Get off him.
Cam's too cool for us.
And now I gotta bleep that whole shit. I was like thinking, damn, this is a pretty good podcast. I ain't gonna have to edit shit. Now I gotta fucking go back in there and fuck it up. 'Cause
Get off him.
Get off him.
shit.
Get
Man,
off
if you're
of
still
him.
watching at this point,
Yeah, man, let's go finish this
Get off
video. We
him.
about to pull up to
Get off
Eddie's, man.
Yeah, we pulling up to Eddie's for show.
Pulling up the
For shit
Eddie's.
sure.
Yo, can
For
you
shit
just
show.
be eating a big old plate of spaghetti while you're rapping?
I can call him and
Spitting
get him to make
everywhere.
a to go. We'll make it happen
Let's get it.
for shit show. All right,
Episode
boys.
37.
I say boys, but there might be other people, ladies and
You
days. Days and thems, man. I got
He's
Shout out to all
days
my
them.
days
Shout
and
out to
thems,
shout
bro.
out to everybody, bro. You feel me?
My pronoun is him.
What
'Cause I'm
BLP
him.
Kosher said, my
Always
shooter don't
been him.
identify. You go by he, they, them. Something like that.
Shout
Anyway.
out to BLP Kosher, man. Yeah, for sure. Let's get out of here, man. No Look Passengers, episode 37, man.
We out.
With the big jeans, Daytona beast behind the scenes. Y'all know party is not kidding, I'm serious. I'd like to welcome y'all to a no-look experience. From here on out, gotta put some respect on the name. They must have seen we up like they checking the score to the game. Hold up, let me open up the fridge, grab a Bud Light. I've been itching just to drop like a bug bite. They always come to us for advice just to see how it's done right. 2024 and no